We want to talk about Arsenal.
Yeah.
So many things are happening in Arsenal, but still I feel like there is something wrong going on at Arsenal. What is your take on that?
First of all, I feel as if your coach, Mikel Arteta, he's still in the laboratory.
Why would you say that?
He's still in the laboratory testing everything. It's like he's doing the litmus test. You want to see if it can form a red ring. You want to see if the reaction is exothermic or endothermic. So
Kai Havertz is one of the worst signings Mikel Arteta did, and he just needs to accept. I'm aware on a feeler.
I think this was a wrong signing because there is no need of signing a false nine.
When you have number nines.
Yes, when you have number nines who can play that position, you go and sign the damn number nines and put them in that position.
Yeah.
You should put a player in a position based on his capability to play in that position.
Yeah.
Why play Havertz when you have Keita who can come in and do something? Bench the damn guy. Basic things that a footballer should possess. Things like ball control, positioning, ball control, and finishing. Havertz is poor in both.
Hey, hello guys, karibuni tena. This is Big Sports Africa, still your number one online football show in East and Central Africa right now, taking over Africa Mazen. And today on our show, we are so much privileged to have one of the familiar faces right now. And let him just say something kidogo before I continue. India.
Hi guys, my name is Brian McCall, but you can call me Makole Baridongo. I had fun of the great and glorious, you'll never walk alone, Liverpool. And I'm so privileged to be here at Big Sports Africa studio. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Yeah.
And let's talk football.
Thank you. And I am still your host, Assassin Ibra, the best football host in town right now. And today, by the way, Makol, we want to talk about Arsenal.
Yeah.
So many things are happening in Arsenal, although we have been winning our first 3 matches, but still I feel like there is something wrong going on at Arsenal. What is your take on that?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of things going on in Arsenal.
Yeah.
First of all, I feel as if your coach, Mikel Arteta, he's still in the laboratory.
Why would you say that?
He's still in the laboratory testing everything. It's like he's doing the litmus test. You want to see if it can form a red ring. You want to see if the reaction is exothermic or endothermic. So, but I think maybe he knows what he's doing. People just need to give in time maybe, but I think he's still testing because you see there are some decisions that he is making that are really affecting the club and affecting the performance of your club. So I don't know, he's still in the laboratory.
Okay, for me personally, I would say that whatever you're saying is very true because we are on our fourth regime of Mikel Arteta, and this fourth regime was that he's going to bring us back to our glory days.
Yes,
we need caps.
Yeah,
and we just had a few signings. We brought in Declan Rice, we brought in the likes of Jurien Timber, and we have this guy called Kai Havertz. Yeah. With which Kai Havertz is one of the worst signings Mikel Arteta did, and he just needs to accept. I'm aware on a filler.
Yeah, actually, Kai Havertz, for now, I always use the term for now because anyone can improve. For now, it might seem as if he's the worst signing that, but there are some players who, if they go to a new club, they really take time to gel in and understand that the position that Havertz is playing at Arsenal is not his natural position.
Oh, yeah.
Do you understand that?
True.
So, yeah, you people are really putting pressure on Havertz. Where in real sense, you are playing this person in the wrong position. That is not his natural position. And then again, the problem is that the position that he plays, there are people who compete because he can't bench Martinelli.
He can't.
And he can't bench Leandro Trossard. Maybe. So, you see, the only position that he can get is number 9. And I think Arteta, as much as I don't know what his plans was, but I think this was a wrong signing because there is no need of signing a false 9.
When you have number 9s.
Yes, when you have number 9s who can play that position, you go and sign the damn number 9s and put them in that position. And then you are signing someone who, if you look at his record in Chelsea, look at his stats. This guy had how many goals?
Very few.
This guy had how many assists?
No, like 2 or 1.
This guy had how many complete passes? And then one thing with Kai Havertz, I'm sorry to say, but Kai Havertz is really bringing that morale of Arsenal down because Kai Havertz, there are some passes that Martin Odegaard always give this guy, but the guy has even basic things that a footballer should possess. Things like ball control. Things like, as a number 9, there is something called proper position. You must position yourself right. This is why Haaland will remain the top number 9 because positioning, ball control, and finishing. Havertz is poor in both. Even simple ball control, if he gets across. Have you seen the way Kai Havertz controlled. Like bro. And then you see, so I think this was not a good signing for Arsenal. Maybe he might improve and surprise people. But
like Darwin Nunes did.
Like Darwin Nunes, I told people, a good player is a good player.
Yeah.
Even you can just say and say, this guy is a good player. You just need some 1, 2, 3 times.
Yeah.
Like someone like Nketiah, you can just say this guy is a good guy. You just need 1, 2, 3 things. But what do you say when you look at Havertz? But there was a time Arsenal were playing a friendly at MLS All Stars. I don't know. Yes. Havertz could not even imagine that they were in training. Havertz could not even control even a single ball and shoot on target. Bro, there were like 10 passes.
Yeah, I remember.
I saw it. So and I asked myself, if someone you are calling a striker cannot do a basic thing, ball control, just a ball control the ball, put the ball in an empty net. He couldn't do that. What will he do where there is pressure and there are people who also want that ball?
True.
I think that was a bad signing. And then the second thing, I think Arteta should stop changing a lot of things. Why do you play Partey where
the right back man there? And he has been one of our solid midfielders.
I think, to me, as it remains in the Premier League, apart from Casemiro, I can say that Partey is good number 6. Have you seen the way Partey turns with the ball?
I know.
The reason why I love Partey is that Partey is someone, he knows how to connect the defense and the midfield. He knows how to get that ball and not do a back pass, but take the ball forward. Something that even Declan Rice lacks.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because in most of Declan Rice passes, is if he gets the ball, he looks for an easy pass.
True.
Okay, but Partey will not look for an easy pass. That is why you need a solid number 6. Because he's the one who is going to make everything work. It's like just a vascular bundle in a plant. Okay?
Yeah.
He's the center of everything.
He's the center.
Because of time, I won't talk too much. I will let you ask me another question because these people.
I'm really trying to listen to you, but I don't go.
Yeah.
And whatever you are just saying is true because Mikel Arteta is one coach who, he hasn't won any major trophy.
Yes.
So we can say he's still a project manager.
Yeah.
But for now, Arsenal is a big club. Arsenal is a club that even the fans ourselves, we expect a lot from our players, from our manager. And looking at Mikel Arteta playing Partey in the back, that one for me is a very, I don't know how I can say it, but because Thomas Partey has been very solid, he was almost even sold, and my fans tulileta shida sana. We didn't want to see Partey leave our club, and now that Partey is there, and he's still being played out of position, we still lack Partey. We still miss Partey.
Yeah, and this makes me wonder. Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
No problem.
But this really makes me wonder. What is Arteta really trying to do?
Let me just explain to you and to other fans they are watching us. There is this AFCON coming in. AFCON is just coming in soon. We are going for an international break, and Thomas Partey is one of the captains of Ghana. So Thomas Partey might be out, and Africa AFCON games are very, very, very strong games, and Thomas Partey can pick up an injury anytime. Thomas Partey has also been a good player, but once he gets that injury, I think Mikel Arteta doesn't want us to depend on. No, I'm just.
You're trying to justify why he plays him at the back, right?
I'm trying to justify it because that's the only reason I can think of it. Because like this season we are one of the title contenders, and we really need that title. Because last season we were really snatched from our hands. And looking at Partey ni mtu mwenye, he's supposed to be in the midfield. So for me, I would just love to see Thomas Partey back in his normal position, and then Mikel Arteta should just try and bench Kai Havertz, because even the fans themselves, even we the fans, we watch that game, and we can tell some of us are players. We can tell a good player from a poor player. For now, Kai Havertz is one of the poor players in Arsenal squad, and I think they can just bench him. I want to see that midfield of Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Odegaard. Pale nyuma, Zinchenko is back. Gabriel Magalhaes has been benched. I don't know why even they're benching Gabriel Magalhaes, and the solid form of Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba is the best we've ever seen in the Premier League.
You see, I don't know. That's why I'm telling you. Arteta is now becoming a lab technician.
True.
I don't know what it is, because you see, Arsenal, you were so close to winning the title. Do you know what made you not win the title? Saliba.
That
was that was the only thing. Sorry, man.
It's okay.
Yes,
it's okay.
Because I'm hungry. Because that was the only thing that you people, you were trying to fix, and you already got Timber
for that.
Okay, and sorry, Timber is injured.
But now Saliba is fit.
But meaning that all the players, you ought to have left them the way they were
playing.
So why is he doing this litmus test, doing
I think you remember even last season we had let me use Manchester United.
Yeah.
They had Wagost.
Yes.
And I think it's just favorism from the manager.
Yeah.
Even last season, Wagost was in the most poor form, but he was still being given a chance.
Yeah.
So, like right now, Kai Havertz even asked.
But sorry to interrupt you. But Wagost was poor, but Wagost was good in ball collection.
Yeah.
But now you can't compare him with Havertz because Havertz is nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. It's just favorism.
Yes, maybe favorism.
Yes, because favorism won't win us titles.
True.
And we want titles. We have to be very little. Even the manager himself, he has to be very strict with the players. And going forward, I think even the Krionke himself, the rumors has it that he released a statement warning Mikel Arteta if he continue playing with Havertz, I think he's going to lose his job. Because we, the fans, we are demanding. We're demanding means we don't want to fumble. Our next game is just around the corner, and we are facing one of the biggest teams. And I'm really hungry. I'm really angry with Mikel Arteta. And any words to our Arsenal fans, Maze?
What to Arsenal? What I can tell Arsenal fans is that you people have a good team.
True.
But right now, it is your leader who is misleading you.
True.
But you have a good team because you see, this is the same team that was almost winning the trophy. With only one person that was injured, Saliba. Saliba was the only problem why these people did not win the trophy. Because you people should understand that there was a time where Arsenal were leading 11 points clear before that person got an injury.
True.
So they already got a replacement and someone who can help
and a nice one.
Saliba, and a nice one. Timber. So I don't know why Mikel Arteta keeps on doing this lab test with these players, play party here. I think if Arteta doesn't change his tactic of testing everything, he should be certain that this is the first 11 and this is the first 11. And this person is to play here based on their capability to play a position. You should put a player in a position based on his capability to play in that position. Why play Havertz when you have Keita who can come in and do something? Bench the damn guy. Okay? The same way he used to be playing Saka last season. Even when Saka was in worse form, instead of bringing Trossard in so that these people can help someone, because sometimes there is fatigue. If a player plays too many games, he gets tired. We are human beings. We use blood. Okay? So I think Mikel Arteta, he has a problem with his ego. I think he is Mr. Right. He thinks he's right all the time. So if he doesn't change, I think he's going to lose his job because really, Arsenal, you have good players. Imagine you have people like Partey.
We have Declan
Odegaard.
Now we have
You have Declan Rice right now, and you're telling me you play the kind of the game you're playing, man. So I think Arteta should be very, very ruthless. He should give a player a chance based on his capability to hold that position. If he's not competent enough to hold the position, bench the player. Give the opportunity to someone else who can play better than him. There are so many players in Arsenal who can play. Even Patrick, Vieira. The Vieira is now.
We have even Emil Smith
Vieira is coming up Smith Rowe, and then you play Havertz. You are killing Arsenal.
So much has been said. Arsenal fans, wherever you are, you can also agree with me that this guy is one of our fans, even though he's just wearing this shirt. But for me, I would just say, Bana. Even for me, I really hate how Ramsdale concedes other goals. So we have
we don't want to. By the way, about Ramsdale. I think you will invite me again to one of your shows so that we talk about Rams, because I kept on telling you that if you have Ramsdale in this UEFA Champions League, he is really going to mess you. Ramsdale is a good keeper, but I don't know what's come to him. I think ego. I don't know, but it's a story for another day.
Thank you. Make sure you follow our shows. Our next topic will be about Ramsdale. We want to talk about Arsenal goalkeepers on our next show. But for today's show, so much is going on at Arsenal, and as this guy has said, I think
not this guy, but the dongo. You see, let me tell you something.
Please.
You should not just refer. I'm an engineer by profession.
You're an engineer.
I'm an engineer by profession. So you cannot come here and call an engineer this person.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Apology accepted.
Anyway. For those who are following our show, make sure you just comment. Yes, tell us what do you think is wrong at Arsenal right now? Because for me, I think poor positioning of the player. Don't worry. I'm just a little angry because Mikel Arteta is really. When we get a draw for Arsenal right now, it's a loss.
True.
Especially at Emirates.
Yeah.
Anyway, make sure you follow our shows on our next shows. keep liking, keep following us, maze, on YouTube, maze.
Let me wrap it up for this.
Show, maze.
Let me wrap it up. Usikasirike.
Okay, it's okay. I won't get mad, maze. Please wrap it up.
Okay, you good? Can I wrap it up?
Yeah.
You can wrap it up.
Okay, guys. So this was one of my best interviews here at Big Sports Africa. And of course, remember that we are still at Big Sports Africa Studios, and this is Big Sports Africa, your number one online football platform in Africa. Right now, make sure you follow Big Sports Africa across all social media platforms. They are on IG at Big Sports Africa. They're on TikTok at Big Sports Africa. They're on Facebook at Big Sports Africa. They're also on Threads and Twitter. So make sure you follow them. Join the conversation. You can visit their website at www.bigsportsafrica.co.ke. Leave a comment there. Big Sports Africa.
Siku zote.